Hello, my name is binti and my matric number is AAT20603. We are going to tell you about all the part of the crowdfunding. On this part, I will share about the definition, role, and type of crowdfunding. Crowdfunding is a new method of raising capital and as a form of fundraising in small developing companies for the purpose of financing their project and business. The funds were raised through donation from the public on popular online platforms such as Kickstarter and Indiegogo. But other companies still use traditional financing methods such as bank loan, overdraft, and lease. In fact, companies prefer to use crowdfunding to expand their business and become bigger and more advanced by having enough funds. Crowdfunding is divided into 4 types to obtain capital, which are reward-based, equity-based, debt-based, and donation-based. The function of reward-based crowdfunding is to contribute your fund to startup to earn reward. In addition, equity-based crowdfunding means that supporters have received company shares in return for an investment to obtain large fund. The third is debt-based, or also known as peer-to-peer lending or P2P. Through this way, companies can easily raise capital from getting loan from bank and many investors. Finally, crowdfunding is donation-based as a function where supporters donate the money to the project and they believe in the cause and not because they expect a financial return either.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is binti and my matric number is AAT20603. I would like to present about history of crowdfunding in the United States, United Kingdom and Malaysia. Firstly, crowdfunding in the United States began in the early 2000s with platforms like Indiegogo and Kickstarter. Indiegogo founded in 2008 by Daniel Rigelman, Slava Rubin and Eric Schall. It facilitated easy donation by eliminating middlemen. As example, Flow Hive, a domesticated beehive post, raised $30 million in 2015. Other than that, Kickstarter, founded in 2009 by Perry Cheng, supported creative projects in exchange for rewards. The first successful project was Drawing for Dollars by Mick Napier, raising over $35. The Jobs Act, signed in 2012 by President Barack Obama, aimed to stimulate economic growth by easing security regulation and facilitating capital raising for small businesses. Crowdfunding has become a vital channel for startups seeking funding. Next, history of crowdfunding in the United Kingdom. In 1997, British rock band Marilyn raised $16,000 from fans to fund a United States tour, marking the first modern crowdfunding success. And Artisha became the first documented crowd site for music in 2000. Early crowdfunding platforms include CloudQ in 2011 and Seedrs in 2012, which offer shares in exchange for investment. CloudQ transformed startup access to capital, while Seedrs facilitated innovation startup growth. As example, Monzo by CloudQ raised £20 million and one of the leading digital bank in the United Kingdom, while Pressbot, an employee benefit platform by Seedrs, raised £4.4 million to expand into new markets. The United Kingdom Crowdfunding Association was founded in 2012 and crowdfunding is regulated by the Financial Conduct Authority (FCA). CloudQ and Seedrs have trees under Financial Conduct Authority regulation. Last but not least, history of crowdfunding in Malaysia. Malaysia is embracing crowdfunding as a means of expanding its fundraising market. Platforms like MyStar and Pitching offer both reward-based and equity-based service. The Security Commission Malaysia has been active in creating a favorable ecosystem, issuing legal guidelines for equity crowdfunding in 2015. MyStart, a reward-based platform who has founded by Lai Chi Ho and T.J. Chang, has hosted various equity crowdfunding projects for small to medium-sized enterprise. Pitching was started in 2012 by Sam Shafi and Kashmir Singh. Pitching, a reward-based platform, was registered as a recognized market operator in 2015. It aims to democratize funding access and connect entrepreneurs with potential investors.
Now, we will move to the next topic about the advantages of crowdfunding. There are 3 advantages that can be highlighted at this time. The first one is provide a more effective and successful approach. Crowdfunding is a more efficient method for startups to secure funding compared to traditional method. It allows businesses to communicate their narrative, showcase offering, and engage with potential backers in one location, saving time and effort. The second one is hype marketing. Marketing is crucial in public relations to raise awareness of a project's financial demand and attract investors. It serves as a platform to highlight the company's financial needs to a larger audience, allowing for easier resources acquisition. Strategic promotional effort can effectively communicate the benefit of crowdfunding opportunities. The third one is creative financing option and community backing. Crowdfunding simplifies funding for businesses and individuals by appealing to investors interested in innovative ideas. It's successful if the fund's goals align with investor preference and high potential investors. Having covered that point, let's continue with disadvantages of crowdfunding. Crowdfunding is not a guaranteed success, making it challenging for entrepreneurs. To maintain momentum, share compelling stories, engage with supporters, and play various roles like a marketer, salesperson, or customer support representative. You must keep the audience interested until the campaign ends, will depend on engaging a diverse audience. Next, and successful marketing effort may damage your image. In this situation, breaking promise or failing to meet investor expectation can lead to distrust, affecting a company's reputation and limiting its ability to attract investors, partners, and customers. Another concern is someone could plagiarize your ideas. When crowdfunding, business owners should clearly explain their businesses concept to the public, as it can easily learned by competitors. To protect the originality of their ideas, they can patent or copyright them, preventing irresponsible individuals. Crowdfunding have 4 types, which is, the first one is reward-based. Reward crowdfunding is a crowdfunding method where contributors receive reward based on their donation. The funders' profit typically varies based on their contribution to fundraising for the business or product, and can be in the form of price reduction or product copies. The second type is donation-based. Donation-based crowdfunding is a voluntary, non-remunerated form of crowdfunding that focuses on addressing social challenges like closing gap and eliminating social injustice, resulting in donation to individuals or organizations in need. Okay, now about debt-based peer-to-peer lending. Debt-based is an obligation financial lending service where donors donate funds to a business, establishing capital. They receive their initial investment and additional revenue in loan interest, allowing individuals to grow their financial assets. Finally, for the last type of crowdfunding is equity-based. Equity crowdfunding is a strategy where investors buy shares in a company to raise funds without debt, especially for startups. This method allows them to raise cash without incurring debt, but require power relinquishing and prioritizing decisions. Despite high return and regulatory challenge, equity crowdfunding remains a viable option.
Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is binti Azhar and my matric number is A22080848. I would like to talk about the legal aspect of crowdfunding for 3 countries, which is United States, United Kingdom and Malaysia. Crowdfunding offers benefits to shareholders, entrepreneurs, governments and the economy. It is legally recognized in the United States, United Kingdom and Malaysia. Each regulated by different authorities, the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) in the US, the Financial Conduct Authority (FCA) in the UK, and the Securities Commission Malaysia (SC) in the Malaysia. For the United States, the Jobs Act signed into law by Barack Obama on April 5, 2012, legalized equity crowdfunding for non-accredited investors in the US, leading to significant debates. The SEC proposed rules for crowdfunding offerings, while FINRA established rules for funding portals. Due to delays in final guidelines, some states passed their own crowdfunding laws. Final federal rules were released on March 25, 2015, becoming effective on June 19, 2015, with equity crowdfunding officially starting in May 2016. If a corporation wishes to offer and sell securities through crowdfunding, they must follow federal securities laws. Under federal securities regulation, any offer or sale of a security must either be registered with the SEC or qualify for an exemption. The United States features a broad system of investment-based crowdfunding, which includes both debt and equity. It is based on many types of rules, including Regulation CF, Regulation A, and Regulation T. Regulation CF, legalized by the SEC in 2016, allows companies to raise up to $5 million
million within 12 months through SEC-registered intermediaries. Regulation D, 504 permits raising up to $5 million from accredited investor using equity or debt notes, requiring U.S. incorporation. Regulation A has two tiers, Tier 1 for up to $2,000 million annually and Tier 2 for up to $75 million. These regulations create a framework for investment-based crowdfunding in the U.S. Legal aspect in United Kingdom, the UK's Financial Conduct Authority (FCA) regulates loan and investment crowdfunding websites. Effective April 1, 2014, it oversees peer-to-peer lending where users lend money to businesses and investment crowdfunding where consumers buy shares or debentures. These activities are regulated under the Financial Services and Market Act of 2000. Loan-based crowdfunding was initially considered a form of consumer credit activity before becoming a regulated activity in 2013 under the Financial Services and Markets Act 2000. Article 36H of the RAO defines loan-based crowdfunding as operating an electronic system facilitating individuals becoming lenders and borrowers, including consumers and corporations. In contrast, investment-based crowdfunding is not a separate regulated activity but falls under existing activities like arranging deals in investment. This difference in regulation is due to the complexity of loan-based crowdfunding, where operators play a more active role in the crowdfunding campaign compared to equity crowdfunding models, which are often more straightforward. For Malaysia, the Securities Commission of Malaysia issued guidelines in 2015 under the Capital Markets and Services Act 2007, making Malaysia the first country in Southeast Asia to regulate equity crowdfunding. Recognized markets operators emerged, offering a critical financing options for firms and investors. Equity crowdfunding is reshaping the investment landscape, offering retail investors access to ventures previously limited to a select few. Investors can now own shares in private enterprises and potentially earn significant returns. ECF allows regular investors to join angel and expert investor in funding ventures. On the other hand, peer-to-peer lending platforms in Malaysia must meet strict regulations. The Securities Commission of Malaysia mandates a minimum paid capital of 5 million ringgit, risk analysis for borrowers, and adherence to guidelines by both issuers and lenders. That's all from me.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nubashira Ala binti Muhammad Azmi and my metric number is A2280981. I am here to discuss about the potential of crowdfunding and how it is transforming the landscape of funding for individuals and businesses alike. Let's start now. Do you know how crowdfunding helps students? Firstly, crowdfunding serves as a vital alternative to traditional financial aid options such as scholarship and loans, which are often limited and competitive. By directly approaching potential donors, students can fund tuition, study abroad programs, research projects, and personal innovations. For instance, a student needing funds for a unique research project can create a compelling campaign that reaches a global audience, filling financial gaps that traditional sources might not cover. After that, participating in crowdfunding campaigns provides students with hands-on experience in project management, marketing, and communication. They learn to craft compelling narrative, engage in strategic promotion, and manage the funds effectively. These skills are invaluable and offer practical knowledge that will benefit students in their future careers. Not just that, crowdfunding also gives support for entrepreneurs. Firstly, crowdfunding provides a viable solution for aspiring entrepreneurs to raise initial capital without needing collateral or a proven track record. It empowers innovators by giving them a platform to present their ideas directly to the public. A tech startup with an innovative product can bypass traditional funding barriers by showcasing their ideas on a crowdfunding platform and attracting backers who believe in their vision. Then, crowdfunding is also an excellent tool for market validation. Entrepreneurs can gauge public interest and obtain valuable feedback. A successful campaign indicates potential market demand and provides concrete evidence of interest when seeking further investments. This feedback loop helps refine business plans and reduce the risk associated with new ventures. Next, crowdfunding platforms also can facilitate direct interaction with potential customers and backers, fostering a sense of ownership and loyalty. Building a community of early adopters and brand champions is crucial for long-term success. A successful campaign not only raises funds but also creates a devoted community that supports and promotes the business. In addition to helping students provide support for entrepreneurship, crowdfunding also contributes to Malaysia's vision of becoming a developed nation. Firstly, crowdfunding supports the growth of startups and small businesses, driving innovation, competition, and job creation. It helps diversify the economy and promote sustainable growth. Secondly, crowdfunding democratizes access to capital, ensuring that innovative ideas from underserved individuals and businesses can thrive, fostering a more equitable economic environment. Lastly, by backing high-tech and innovative projects, crowdfunding also encourages a culture of innovation and technological advancement, positioning Malaysia as a leader in tech innovation. These contributions are crucial for Malaysia's goal of becoming a high-income and developed nation.
In this part of conclusion, we will know crowdfunding as a modern method is an important role in generating capital for the business, particularly startup and small to medium enterprise SMEs. The crowdfunding method is also practiced in the United States, the United Kingdom, and Malaysia because crowdfunding is a valuable tool for business seeking capital and leverage various investors and supporters to support their growth. They also have advantage and disadvantage to crowdfunding. Besides, crowdfunding can help individuals, especially for students like us, to get conventional finance for education by ensuring that more people and small business have access to the money for their business. Lastly, we recommend that the company should follow the crowdfunding model for raising capital for building a strong foundation for future growth and development of the business. That's all from us. Thank you.